Once I delegate, you can just pause that.
Yes, sir, sure.
That's done.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, let me make. You can make host to Umar. And then
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. I did, sir.
okay, just stop that.
Dependency.
Yeah, Lombok dependency is your internet.
Dependency.
Yeah, okay. Now
Yes.
go to this MVN repository. Second tab.
That one, na?
Yes.
That one, na?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, second. I'm not audible to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so go to this MVN repository.
This one, na, sir?
Yes. Go to 1.8.30,
Yes.
first one.
Yes. What happened?
It's processing. See,
Yes.
yeah, now copy this dependency.
Yes, sir. Copy it and
And
paste
paste in your form.
in here, sir.
Go and paste in form.xml where we pick.
Form.xml.
Yeah.
1 second. Sir.
Yeah, now you can share your Eclipse.
School only. Yes.
Not able to see the Eclipse screen. Yeah.
Not yet, sir.
Now I can. Now go to POM
Sir, now?
Yes, yes, I can see the screen.
Uh,
The last
yes, sir.
last file is POM XML. Down. Yeah, here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, now go to line number 38. Go at the end of line number 38. Hit
Here.
enter. Paste.
Yes, sir. Paste it.
Go Control Shift F.
Control Shift F. Yes, sir.
Now click on the save but floppy disk icon. Save it. Save this file.
Yes, sir. Save.
So now do a project clean. Okay. So now it
Yes.
should download a dependency for Lombok in your Maven dependencies. So
Yes, sir.
just let this cleaning finish. And once the cleaning is done, expand your project and go and check in your Maven dependencies whether it is reflecting or not. It should reflect by now. Let this finish 100%.
Okay, sir.
Expand your project
Yes, sir. Maven dependency.
and dependencies. And now you should see a dependency for Lombok, jar file for Lombok. Go up. It is alphabetically sorted. Go up.
Lombok.
Go in the L part.
Yes, yes. Here. Log 4J.
Yes, below.
Log. Yes. Yes, sir. 1.18 point.
I don't understand why do you all give spaces in your folder names. This is very, very, very immature way of naming a folder. Yeah, now copy qualified name.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now go to your window. Go to window.
Windows.
The menu bar. Window
Here.
option. Menu bar.
Yes.
You see file, edit, source, refactor.
Okay, okay, okay. One second.
That
Okay.
is called as the menu bar. Yeah, so go to window.
Yeah.
No. Window option. File,
Window.
edit, source, navigate, search, project, run, design.
Window. Yes, sir.
Yeah, in window,
Window.
show view.
View.
Below, show view.
Yes, yes, sir.
Expand that. Go to terminal over here. Third last. But your naming, giving a space between your folder will cause problem over here, Amir. Now
Where, sir?
you see below, yeah, go towards at the right, you see a blue screen sort of down.
Yeah, no, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Go
Terminal.
towards the right, go towards the right side. Yeah, the blue screen, left. Yes,
Here.
click on that, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Now here you have to type Java hyphen, give a space, hyphen jar, JAR, space, and paste your path which you copied. Right click and paste. Yeah, now hit enter. So we are installing Lombok now. See, it is not, it is only reading till Amir. You see?
Yes, sir. User Amir only.
Yeah. 10,000 times I have told you all, do not give a space while naming a folder. So now it is not taking anything after the space.
Yes.
And I guess that is in your C directory, that folder cannot be renamed also. Go and try renaming that folder and removing the space. Yeah, I don't think so it will allow you.
So, can I try, sir?
Yeah, try.
Here. Are you able to see, sir?
No.
1 second.
Share entire screen. Don't just share the top left option which comes up in sharing, use that.
Okay. Yes, here. No?
Yeah, so go to the workbench. Where is your workbench?
Here, sir.
So where's the project which you are working on? School. Yes, you named it school, right?
Yeah, this one, sir.
Yeah, go
Yes.
inside. Now, where are the libraries over here? Go to m.mvn. Yeah, go there. No. Come out. Go to settings.
No.
Go to src, main, resources, templates. No. Come out. Target, classes. Yes.
Target.
No. I want the project's lib folder. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, let's do it manually then. Now do one thing.
Project links.
I wanted the project's
Pro-
lib folder. There's no lib.
Check on.
Not there. Oh, so Amir, go to your Eclipse terminal. Go to Eclipse.
Yes.
Yeah, we are not able. Yeah. Now you see this path, C users Amir Chaudhary.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go to that path and So go till project Lombok and till Lombok folder.
Amir Chaudhary.
Just have you've copied this path, right?
Yes, sir.
So open a command prompt. Open
CMD.
open a CMD. We are not able to see the CMD.
1 second.
Okay, Amir, let's do one thing over here. In that terminal, go to the terminal, Amir. Go to that Eclipse terminal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hit. Okay, close this terminal. Close this terminal.
Close.
You know the path, right? You remember the path?
Yes, sir. I copied, sir.
Copied the path. Yeah, close this terminal.
Yes.
Now open. Go to project. Go to no, top.
Yes,
No,
sir. Here.
right. Go to window. I want you to open a new terminal. Go to window.
Okay. Window. Show
View.
console.
No, terminal.
Terminal. Yes.
Yeah. Click on that computer screen towards the right. No, minimize. Again, double click it. Make it smaller. Yeah. On the towards the right, you have a blue screen. Click on that. Yes, that will open the terminal. Yes. Now I want you to type CD. What was the folder after Amir Chaudhary?
No, sir.
After Amir Chaudhary, what is the folder name in that path?
1 second. I see, sir. Amir Chaudhary. No, sir. No folder after that. After that, all the Eclipse folder are come.
Do one thing. Can you open Notepad++? Do one thing. Right click on the Lombok.jar towards the left.
Lombok.jar.
Yeah. Right click.
Yes.
Lombok. Amir.
Sorry. 1 point. Yeah.
Right click and go to copy qualified name
Yes.
and paste this in a Notepad++. Keep on sharing where you are going. I want you to share the entire screen.
Enter where?
When you
How
click
to?
on share, it gives you the option of share screen, the top left option.
Screen, whiteboard, iPad, share.
Okay, you do as you like. Yeah. So open Notepad++ and paste this path over there.
Yes, sir. I pasted here.
I'm not able to. Yeah. So after Amir Chaudhary, the folder is .m2, right?
.m2. Okay.
After Amir Chaudhary, after the slash, what is there?
Yes, sir. .m2.
Yeah. So go to your Eclipse.
Yes, sir.
We are not able to see it. Yeah. Now type CD.
3D.
Space .m2.
.m2.
Enter.
Yes. Enter.
Now
Yes.
after M2, what is there?
After M2 slash repository.
So CD and that folder name.
That na CD and that folder name.
Yeah, that is the folder name, repository. So CD repository.
Okay, sir. CD repository. Enter. Yes.
Now CD.
CD and
Repository.
no org.
ORG, yeah.
Org. Okay. CD org. Enter.
Yeah. Now CD project Lombok. Just try PRO and give a tab. It should prompt you.
Okay. Where is?
I see 2 slashes coming.
Yes, sir. PR.
Give a tab.
Yes, sir. Enter.
Now what is after project Lombok?
After project Lombok, sir, Lombok.
So CD Lombok.
CD Lombok.
After
Yes, sir.
Lombok.
1.18
Can you show me your screen, please?
Yes, sir.
Can you show me your screen of the Notepad++?
Yes, sir.
So after Lombok, okay. CD 1.8.30. Do that.
Okay.
You give 1.1, he'll prompt you. No need to copy.
Okay. 1 point.
Yeah, enter.
Yes.
Okay. Now go and copy the name of the file.
Here, no, sir?
No. The Notepad++.
Yes.
Go to Notepad++.
Yeah. 1 second.
Now copy this last Lombok -1.8.30.jar. Just copy that much. Copy that much. Yeah. Now go to the terminal. And now type Java
Here, no, sir? Java hyphen
jar
jar.
is and paste this. Right click and paste. Enter. The window will open. Don't worry. Is there any window open in the background? Just check and share your screen. Some window might have opened in the background.
Nothing, sir.
Just minimize this page. Minimize this Eclipse.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, minimize this. Show me the screen, okay? Don't do anything.
Okay. Yes, sir. Project.
Not able to see. Yeah.
Yes.
See towards the right, install and update.
Yes, sir.
Click that.
Okay. You haven't selected any ID installation.
Oh, one second, scanning for the ID. It should pop up in a second. 1 second.
Okay.
This pops up in a second. It shows over there.
Sir, specify location. Maybe, sir, internet is slow. That's the reason. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. It's showing.
Got
Install
it.
and update.
Yeah, install update. It's done. Quit installer. It's done.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want you to restart your Eclipse. Shut down
Okay.
your Eclipse and restart it.
One second, sir.
Yes, Amir, you can share your screen. Have you restarted Eclipse?
Oh,
Yes, I want you to continue sharing your screen.
yes, sir. 1 second. One second, sir.
You started twice.
Yes, sir. By mistakenly, I click.
Good. Okay. So now what Lombok will do is, now we don't have to write the setter, getters and constructors anymore. So whenever now you have to do, now go to your entity, go to any of your entity class.
Yes, sir. I made entity class student.java.
Yeah, go to any entity class. Now go to open your project,
Yes, sir.
minimize. I want you to see the progress project explorer. Yeah,
Yes.
expand your project on the left window.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes.
now remove. Okay. Now go to your entity folder.
Entity folder. Okay. Here.
Yeah. Go to the entity package.
Here. Student and
So
teacher.
now I want you to make one more entity. Let's say right click, make a entity by the name principal. Let's say we have a student, we have a teacher, we also have a
Yes, sir.
principal in the school, right?
Yes, sir.
This is just a test entity. I'm making principal. Okay.
Okay, sir. Principal.
L.
Right, na, sir. Principal. PRI.
This is the theory. This principle means theory. Yeah.
So
A
P.
L.
Okay. Principal. Okay.
Finish. Now, if you were to, okay, now add the attributes. Just copy from the teacher class. From the teacher class, just copy the attributes. Just copy line number 11 till line number 16. Just copy that much. Yeah. That's all. Yeah. Just copy that much.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And paste it in the principal. So, and just change the T to P. PID, P name, P age, and SAT. Yeah. Just give everything here.
P.
So now as we have learned Lombok, that's all you have to put in a class. Now no need to put the constructors, no need to put the setter getters. So use the annotations. Now go at line number 6. First you have to annotate this with at entity because it's the entity class.
Line number 6. Here.
Hit enter. So first you will annotate with which annotation at entity. This is the entity class, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So at
Entity. Capitally.
one second. Entity.
Control space bar, it will prompt you. Try to make faster. Don't type everything. Yeah. Use this option. Yeah. And now if you want the constructors, okay. So if you want the no args constructor, hit enter. And at the rate, give an annotation. So there's a Lombok annotation, no arg. Capital N, small o, capital A. Give a control space bar. See,
Yes, sir. No args constructor. Yes, sir.
Just now, if you use this annotation, the no args constructor is made. No need to write that constructor. You select it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you want to use all args constructor, okay, parameterized constructor. So at the rate, capital A, LL, ARG, control space bar, capital A. Okay,
Yes, sir. It's showing me.
use this. Yeah, use this. Okay. So now if you want the setters for all this, enter at the rate setter.
Yes, sir.
If you want the getters also,
Frame.
at the rate getter.
Yes, sir. It's showing me.
So now no need to write. Now this is your simple entity class, neat and clean. So Lombok reduces all the boilerplate code, all the redundant code, which is there in the classes, no?
Yes, sir. Like that we have set here set ID.
Yeah. So now just copy those. Go to the principal class.
Okay, sir.
Copy line number 12 to 16.
12 to 16. Yes, sir.
Copy it. Yeah. and go and paste it above the student class. Remove line number 8 and paste it over there. And now remove line number 24 onwards, everything. No need for all this, okay? So your code becomes more crisp and clear.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
The advantage of using Lombok, okay?
Yes, sir.
So we have one more thing, okay? If you want to use the toString, so instead of using these many annotations, there's a shortcut also. Go at line number 16, hit enter.
Yes.
Right, add data. Data.
Oh, sorry,
That
sir.
means at the rate. Yeah. And not control
Wait.
space bar.
No, sir. No template. It's showing no template proposals.
Once again.
Okay. Yes, sir. Data.
Data. And now control and click on data.
Control.
And click on data. Hit the control key on the
Yes.
keyboard and
Yes.
the data will become a hyperlink now. Now take the mouse on the data.
So like that.
Keep pressing the control key.
Yes, here.
And the data will become hyperlink. On the keyboard.
Yes, sir. I can see here, sir.
No.
Not
Just
that.
come out. Click anywhere.
Yes. Okay.
On the keyboard with the left finger.
Yes, I press control button.
And now take the mouse with the right hand. Take the mouse on the data. Yeah, got it?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
click.
Click.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you give data will suffice for these annotations. So no need to give setter, no need to give getter, no need to give required args constructor, no need to give toStrings, no need to give hash code and equals.
Okay.
So if
Yes, sir, got it.
if you give data, it is sufficient for setter, getter, toString, equals, and hash code. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Data doesn't have no args and all args, right?
Okay.
Data doesn't have. So now go back to your principal. So now all you have to do is remove setter, getter, and give data over there. So follow these 4. For every entity, just give these 4 annotations. Okay. So data will include setter, getter, toString, equals, hash code, and you add the no args and all args constructor. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how many ways do you know of creating an object? So if I tell you to create an object of principal class, okay, not auto wiring, okay, I don't want to use auto wire, but I want to make object of principal. So principal P1 is new principal.
Yes.
So you can create it
with new keywords.
No, now I want you to open Notepad++ now. And copy these attributes. Line number 20 to 23, copy them in the Notepad++.
Line numbers are 20 to 23.
Yeah.
Correct, sir?
Yeah. Copy this much and go and paste in Notepad++.
One.
And share me your screen.
Yes, sir. One Notepad++ is open and I'm sharing. Yes, here I can see.
You will have to work on your internet connection, Amir. When the training will start, this performance will not be accepted. Or you joined from your mobile hotspot, looks like.
Yes, sir.
You have to get hold of a broadband connection or a Wi-Fi connection. This is too slow
Yes, sir.
for developers. Yeah, so I still don't see the screen. Notepad++.
Now?
Yeah. Now, if let's say you have a no args constructor and you have a all args constructor, okay?
Yes, sir.
You have to, assuming you have two constructors. Now come down, come down. So now if I say principal P1 is new principal, right over there.
P1.
Oh, is new principal. You make object with a capital. You guys are still struggling with the fonts of
No,
object.
sir. I
Now
just
how to name a folder. What should there be a space in a folder or not?
no, sir. I'm not struggling. Right, sir?
Yeah. So this will make a this will make an object P1 whose PID will be 0, whose name will be null, whose age will be 0, whose salary will be 0.0. Because it is using no args it is using Java's default constructor, right?
Default constructor. Yes, sir. Default
And if
constructor.
you now enter and make an object principal P2 equals to new principal. And how do you spell principal?
Principal.
On the right side.
Principal. Okay.
And now
Yes,
if
sir.
I pass over here 101.
It's parameterized constructor.
101 Alice. Alice, you'll pass without a double quote, right? You'll pass a string without double quotes. And P age, let's pass 56. And let's pay salary as $15,000. Now, this will make an object with
Parameterized constructor.
okay. But now if I want to make an object, enter, copy line number, copy this line.
Yes, sir.
And paste it. Yeah. Now I want to make a third object. Now they make this as P3. Second is P2. Second object is P2. And now I want to make this third object as P3. And this I want only to give the name and the salary. I just want to pass the name and salary.
Name and salary.
That's all I want to pass. Remove 101. And remove the 56 also. Now what should be there in the background? What should be there in the class for this object to be created, and there should be no errors? What will you make?
Sir, we have to make it set
this,
the value.
no, I'm not using setter, I'm using a constructor. For this, you should have a constructor which takes a argument of string and int only, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now copy this line and paste it again.
P4. Yes. And here, sir, only
I want an object to be made with name and salary and age. So Alice 15,056. Now what should be there in the back? In the principal class, what should be there? Alice 15,056. Third attribute.
third. Okay. P is in between, no, sir?
Anywhere.
Yes.
No, I want to at the end. I want this at the end.
Okay.
So now what should be there in the class? What should be there in the class principal now? There should be a constructor which takes argument as
string, double int,
and double, right?
Yes.
Double int. So now if my class has 15 parameters, in the real world, you will not have classes with only 3-4 attributes.
Yes.
So now if you have a class with 15 attributes, and from that 15 attributes, you want to make object only with using 2-3 attributes, not all the attributes, right?
Yes, sir.
You should have those many constructors.
Yes, sir.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir. We have
So
15
now,
attributes,
if
like
you have a class, let's say class principal has 15 attributes. How many attributes?
15 attributes.
Go at line number 5. Go at the end of private double sal. Go at the end of private double sal. Yes, come inside. Yeah.
Yes,
Now
sir.
try both the private integer a and private, yeah, a semicolon, and copy this line and make it private integer b, private integer c, private integer d.
Okay, okay, sir.
Now my question over here
Sir,
is,
can we write the private int a, comma b, c, and d?
yeah, that we all know. I'm just talking about, I want to see 8 different attributes. So now
Yes.
we have 8 different attributes, and I want to make object only with the 3, like on the fourth P4 object. The P4 object is having object with how many attributes? Only 3 attributes, right?
Yes, sir. Name, ph, and salary.
So you will have a constructor. So will you make 8 to 10 constructors? So that if you want to make, okay, now make an object with, copy this P4. Yeah, and paste it. And now if I want to make an object with A and B also. Okay. A and B. So pass value of A and B, A, both are A and B are integer. So pass comma 10, comma 20. No. Keep this. Keep Alice after 56. After 56, I want to pass 2 integers. So 10, comma 20.
Okay, sir.
So how many constructors will you make if you have 8 data members? So you have to make 8 factorial. That goes into hundreds.
Yes, sir.
Because you can make an object with any permutation, right?
Yes.
And you can make object with any number of. So if there are 8 data members, not necessary I will be using all 8 to make the object. At line number 3, I am making only 2. I am using only 2 data members to make the object. Line number 4, I am using only 3 objects, only 3 parameters,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
So for that comes the builder pattern. Which pattern comes into play?
Builder.
Yeah, so now go to your principal class. Go to your principal class
Yes.
in Eclipse.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so now annotate it with add builder. So for add builder, the all args constructor is mandatory, okay? Else it will not work.
First one, sir. Builder.
Builder of Lombok. Yes, builder of Lombok.
Yes.
So now once you have the builder annotation, now you can make objects with any value. So you can make object only with the P name also now. But for builder, the all args constructor is mandatory. So just comment the all args constructor, comment line number 16. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so builder will throw an error, correct?
Yes, sir.
Because for builder, it is mandatory that you have
Constructor.
which constructor? Apple constructor. All args constructor.
All args
Yeah,
constructor.
so now remove the comment. And now if you wish to make an object of principal anywhere, so let's go to the controller for the time being.
Yeah.
Come down at the end. Yeah, come over here. Yeah, hit enter. Just make public void test. Just make a public void and test.
Test.
So now, yeah, function, it's a function. So now I want to make the object of principal only with the principal's name. So how will you make?
Principal P1. Principal. New. Principal. here.
Yeah, only the name I want to pass. You have to import this. It's in a different package, no? That's why it is showing. Control Shift O. Control Shift O. Developer doesn't
Control
use
Shift
the mouse.
O.
Which principle you want? First or second? That is the inbuilt principle. Yes. Double click it.
Yes, sir. It's imported.
Yeah. Now come down. Now I want this object to be made only with the principal's name. This is making a no args. You're using no args constructor over here.
Yes.
So I want the name of the principal to be there when the object is created. So when double quotes, pass the name.
Which attributes? PID, PName, age, and salary. Correct, sir?
Yeah. So pass the name of the principal in double quotes to the constructor.
Yes.
Okay. So this will just, so now, okay. So you should also, now for that you have, so this Alice is going where? So if you have two strings, if you have two string in the principal class, Alice is going to which string? We don't know, right?
Yes, sir.
So if I have principal name and principal address, Alice is the name or Alice is the address? How do we know?
Alice is.
So
Yes,
for
sir.
that we have builder pattern. Now on the RHS, remove everything. Remove everything from the RHS. Yeah. Now over here, which class are we making the object of?
Principal.
Write that class name. PRIN control space bar. Faster, faster. Yes, please. Dot builder.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And now enter. Now enter. Now for which parameter you want to set the value?
Name, sir.
Dot. And choose the parameter. What P name it is?
PH. Yes, sir. PName.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in brackets pass the value.
In double quotes, no, sir?
Double quote. It's a string, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And hit enter at the end and dot build. Dot
Build.
first option which has come up.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Now you have got the principal object with the
PName parameter.
That's all. So this builder pattern is very useful. So if a class has 15, 16 attributes,
Okay, sir. It's very useful.
just use the relevant. Hit enter now. Now let's try to create the principal with the name and age. How will you make, Amir?
Yes, sir.
Enter, hit enter, give a space. Give a space. So it should be different. Yeah, enter. Yes. Yes. Now tell me. Now make a principal object.
Yes, sir.
The name and age only.
Name and age only, no, sir? P2 equal to principal dot ph. Age should be yes. Dot build.
No. I want the name and age both. So after P age, hit enter.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hit enter.
Yes, sir. Got it.
And dot
P name.
P name. Yeah. So you can pass as many parameters you want to the builder.
Yes, sir.
And then dot build.
Yes, sir. I wrote dot build. Yes. Got it, sir.
So this is the builder pattern. Very useful. So if your class is having multiple attributes and you don't want to pass all the attributes while creating the object, use the builder pattern.
Yes,
so it
sir.
comes under Lombok. And it is mandatory that you have all args constructor. So which constructor is being used in the object P1? The constructor which is having only P name as an attribute, correct?
Yes, sir.
Go to the principal class.
Principal class. Okay.
by saying all args constructor, I have constructor for each permutation. I have one constructor only for PID, one constructor only for PName, one
Yes, sir.
constructor only for PAge, one for only SAL. How many constructors? 4 constructors.
Yes, sir. For
And
control.
one for PID with PName, one with PID with PAge, PID with PSAL. So I'm covering all the permutations in the all args constructor. Getting?
Yes, sir. With the
This is
help
what
of
all
builder.
constructor is for.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this was my first topic of discussion for today. That was Lombok. So you all got Lombok right now.
Yes, sir.
You also got builder
It's
pattern.
very, very, very useful, sir.
Very, very, very useful. Yes, correct.
Because it's sorting lots of work.
Correct. I wanted to show you this. And henceforth, please do not give a space while making a folder. Give a hyphen if you want to write Amir Chaudhary.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
folder should reflect that you are a developer.
Yes, sir. I will not repeat this mistake again. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now third topic for today is a swagger. Okay. This is also a very interesting thing. So
Okay,
I've
sir.
prepared, Amir, you can stop sharing now. Thanks for
Oh,
being a good volunteer. But now I want to
thanks.
increase your pace, guys. Your pace is still very slow, as for my liking. So gradually you will have to work on your pace at the pace what you all understand the instructions. Till now,
My internet is very slow. That's why I'm facing some kind of issues.
you'll have to
But
upgrade to your broadband.
yes, sir. I will.
Okay, so now next topic is Swagger. Okay, so Swagger, many corporates use Swagger. The reason for using Swagger is if I have made the APIs, how do we test those APIs to check the response of the APIs, Amir? We use,
Uh,
what do we use?
Sir,
We
I use API dog.
API doc,
API dog
or we use Postman,
post. Yes, sir.
right? Any of these third-party extra tools we use, right?
Yes, sir.
But now I don't want to use those third-party tools. Okay, now if let's say if we use Swagger or Postman, okay, so whatever you have created on Swagger, you have to share with your teammate. Whatever endpoints you have created on Swagger, you'll have to share with your teammate, right? Okay, can you share your screen again and show open Swagger, open API doc? Am I audible to you?
Hello. Can you please stop sharing so I can share my screen? Hello. Yes, sir.
I want
Thank.
to do open API doc. The reason why we are learning Swagger, I'm telling you. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if you have made the endpoints in Swagger and one of your project mate also wants to run these endpoints, then he also has to create all these endpoints in his machine also and install a third-party application.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir. Now,
where are your
here, sir.
yeah,
My project.
yeah. So all the endpoints which you have created over here, those have to be created in the other developers system also.
Yes, sir.
Where are they? I don't see any APIs.
Sir, I didn't save because
Let
I'm
me share them. If you haven't saved them, then no point. You can stop sharing. So the reason
stop
I'm
sharing, sir.
yes, I thought you might be having the APIs. Stop sharing them. There are no APIs, then there's nothing to share.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So the reason what I'm telling is this. what I was telling you all is this. So if I have made these endpoints in API dog or Postman, I'll have to share all this data also to the developer, all these endpoints, correct? Is my screen visible to you all?
Yes, sir. API doc. Yes,
All
sir.
this data with the developer, correct? So now I don't have to do this if I use Swagger.
Yes, sir.
So Swagger directly, my controller will be mapped to a web browser. My controller will be mapped to a web browser.
Web browser.
All these endpoints which are there will automatically be mapped to a web browser, and I can run my APIs over there and test my APIs over there. Okay, very interesting thing. So I've prepared a sort of roadmap for you guys, so we can follow this. Okay, so first for Swagger you have to add the dependencies. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. So take these two dependencies and add it to your form XML. So I copy it from here. I'll share this file also with you all, so for the help, and go and add it to the POM XML. This is my POM XML, and I go to the dependencies, end of the dependencies over here. Okay, and I paste my dependencies over here. Do a save. As I do a save, it starts building the project, and my Swagger dependencies are downloaded over here. So if you should go and just cross check once in your Maven dependencies whether Swagger dependencies are the jar files are reflecting over here or not. Here they are. Okay, Swagger jar. So this is done. For you guys, what you have to do is save and then do a project clean also, right?
Yes, sir.
You can use that project clean. So
Can
first,
you please send this dependency into chat box?
I'll send this file only directly with you.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
So first step is done. Second step, go to the application properties and add this to the application properties. So copy this and where is my application properties? Over here, and add it over here. Second step, save this also. Third step is you make a package by the name config. You make a package by the name config. So you go to Eclipse, like how we have entity, repository, response, all that. So you go to new and you make a package by the name config. And in the config package, step 4, you make a class called Swagger config. Okay. And in the Swagger config class, just copy paste all this which I have done. Copy paste this in the Swagger config. Okay. Here what you have to make changes is that the package of the controller just put over here. So I've just given a dummy package name com.abcxyz controller. What is the controller package for our application? Put that name over here. So it is com.scs.control. So put that over here. Okay, I have not downloaded all these. So Control Shift O will download all these classes. Okay, download it. That's all we have to do. Do a save and rerun the application. So rerun the application. Okay, so that was step number 5. Okay, that's all. The step number 5 is you run the application and then you go to the browser. Okay, on what port is our application running? Our application is running on 8083, I guess, right? It is running on port number 8083. So just make the changes in the port number over here. What is the port number we are running? Rest all should be the same. Copy this URL and go and paste it in the browser. You see my browser screen? And you will get all the controllers over here. Okay. So college controller. So all the endpoints will reflect over here. So directly you can test from here your application. If you want to do anything, just you have to expand this. Okay. And okay, this was just a test, right? Addition. Okay. Add teacher. If you want to add teacher, try it out. Click on try it out. And now you can pass the parameters over here. Okay. So these are the P1, P2, P3 is a string, integer, and number. So that's why do not give such generic variable name. Now what is this P1? So if I had named this with teacher name, would have been easier for me to identify, right?
Yes, sir.
So here, let's say now we give a teacher name. Okay. Give any teacher name Kumar. And this integer, I guess, is the age of the teacher because this is a double, right? So this age, Kumar age is 29 and Kumar's salary is, let's say, $2,500. And I just do execute and I get the response below. This is the response. Okay, got it?
Yes.
And
TID
teacher has been added. With the teacher ID 10, teacher name Kumar, age 29, salary 2,500. So you get all the endpoints of the application mapped over here using Swagger. This is what the corporates do. This is how. So if you want to check the add teacher by path variable, okay, and you just try it out. It is asking you to enter the path variables. Okay. So after Kumar, I add one more teacher called Virat. Okay. And this is Virat's age. And this is Virat's salary. Okay. And I do execute. It performs a task for me and adds that teacher too. And I've got the response. So you check the response over here. As a backend developer, once you get the proper response, our task is done. If you want to download the response, you can download also. Okay, so this has been downloaded and you can share it with the front end team that this is the output I am getting for the API. Right click and open with Notepad++ to see the output. You see my screen?
Yes, sir.
So this tools make development very easy for the developer. Swagger and Lombok. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Just simple configurations we have to do and it is sorted. So let me share this file with you all. Where I have saved this file. So let me search for the files. Okay, Swagger also is done. Now the third topic for today's discussion is profiling. Okay, have you all heard of HTML?
Yes, sir. Hypertext markup language.
XML.
Yes, sir. Extensible markup language.
Then there's one more called as YAML. Have you heard of YAML?
YAML.
YAML, yes. So all the configuration is done in the YAML. So if you go and see all the configuration, so this is called as configuration. Okay. So this is your application's configuration, right? So now profiling is very interesting. Let me open Notepad. What profiling does, is you should know the environments on which the developer works. Okay. So when a task is assigned to a developer and that developer is working on his or her laptop and the code is being executed, is running on the laptop of the developer, okay, that is called as local. Which
Yes, sir.
environment are you working?
Local host, like we
Yeah, local.
running. Yes, sir.
You're running on the local environment.
Yes, sir. Local host. This only run in our PC, our
Your
computer.
PC
That
only.
means.
Then from local, once it is running on local, it will have to be sent to the testing environment.
Yes.
So in the testing environment, the company's servers come into play. So now I was using my local MySQL, right? Now the actual server, actual database server will be used for testing. So now you are in which environment?
My
Testing environment.
testing. Yes.
So in testing environment, the actual database server will be hit, and the queries which were executing on my local MySQL will be executed on the actual server. And now once the testing also is cleared, then it will go to the production.
Yes.
Okay, so production means it is now live. Your application
Live, sir. Yes,
is running
correct.
on production. So various stages. Okay, these are various environments.
Like we are using, sir, banking application.
Yeah, and
Like
depending on the company to company, this varies. Depending on company to company, some they vary. Okay, some also have a staging environment. Okay, so before testing there is a staging, and then testing, and then production. But these three are the, let's say, most widely used. So now if I am running on local, my queries are hit on which database? My queries are executed on which database? My local database, right?
local database. Yes, sir.
My local laptop
Local laptop. Yes, sir.
is, I'm using MySQL, let's say. Okay. And what port is my application running? So on my local, my application is running on port 8083, right?
Yes, sir.
But not necessary on testing will be done on the company will not test the application on my local database. They will have a database server, correct? They will have a licensed MySQL database server, and all the testing will be done, and all the tables will be created on this MySQL server machine. So now is the company using my local MySQL?
No, sir. Company
Using the
is
company's MySQL server to test.
server. Yes, sir.
So now on my laptop, I had given the database as SCS DB, right?
Yes, SCS DB.
So I
But
just, okay, if I'm running on my local DB, I might also give Amir DB.
yes, anything.
It's my local
Yes, sir.
database. I can give whatever name.
Whatever name. Correct, sir.
But now in the MySQL server, it will be a proper, okay, client's name. So if we are making for Swiggy, let's say, okay, so we'll have a Swiggy test DB properly named, right or no? So on this machine, the database name
Yes, sir.
the client's name, the test DB. And will the application run on? So now while testing, the application is not running on 8083. You know, they might be running on a different port, 8888.
Yes,
So
sir.
any port it can run. And when it goes into production, that time the database might be different. So it might be prod DB, and database, the port might be different, 8088. So as an application, as a developer, I also have to do so my role 80% will involve with the development part, right? That I make the development okay. Then the testing team does, but at times we also have to do the testing, okay? So 10% or 15%, let's say, we will have to also write test cases. That is called as unit testing, okay? Unit testing also we have to do. So whatever APIs we have written, we have to test those APIs by using JUnit. Okay, this is the testing tool. So by using JUnit, test cases we have to write. So when I write the JUnit test cases, now will I run the test cases on AmirDB and 8083, or will I run on Swiggy test DB or 8088?
Swiggy test DB.
Yes. So now as a developer, I have to link to two environments. I have to link to. So you have to be aware on which environment you are executing the test cases. And now once the test cases are run successfully, and now we have to deploy the product.
Yes.
The product gets deployed onto which environment? Okay. And here the DevOps team will come into play. Which team will come into play?
DevOps.
DevOps, those who know cloud.
Yes.
Okay. So if you go into a multinational company, you'll have calls with the DevOps team also. So then you hand over, once the testing is successful, it shows you green ticks. So if you have written 10 test cases and you get 10 green ticks, green, means your test have passed, and now you can give that code to the DevOps team to deploy on the production server. And now once the product is running on the production server, and the manager tells you that, Amir, can you just check whether the APIs are running fine on the production server also? So now you will link to which DB?
Swiggy.
Prod DB.
Prod DB. Yes, sir.
That application is running on which port?
8088.
So like this, you have to be aware on which environment your application are running. Most
Yes, sir.
job will be on the local. So as
Most of the, yes, sir.
80% of our job will be on our local computer.
Sir, if is it running properly in localhost, then sir, I think it will be running
At
same in.
times, then there is an issue with the connectivity with the database server. Here, the server is on my own machine, right?
Yes, sir.
One machine is acting as the client and as well as the server.
Yes, correct.
But now in the real world, there is some connectivity issues with the database server. So if there is some issue over here,
yes.
okay. So let's say I was using localhost version 5.0.3, okay, and all my queries were running fine, but the database server is
You said
8.0.3. Now
yes.
my code will break over here, right?
Yes, sir. It will
The
showing
driver is not compatible.
driver. Yes, yes.
So
Correct.
now I have to adjust my code.
Code.
So the code which was running perfectly on local is now breaking on the test environment.
Test environment. Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if the production, let's say we have to deploy it on an Oracle server, we have done the testing on this, and if you have to deploy it on Postgres server now.
Yes,
So,
sir. Then we have to change code also.
Minor changes happens. So not necessarily, it is not always 95% you can say it is correct what you said, that if it is running on local, it should run on test also, it should run on prod also.
Yes.
But if the configuration changes, and there are lots of third-party tools which come into play while testing, there is security is there, authentication is there, authorization is there, tokenization is there. Lots of other components also get added, because you have run the local of only your part of the code, right?
Yes, sir.
Developers were working on the application. So your local is running fine. What if that there is a connectivity between developer 1 and developer 2 that is breaking? Then if you have written a function F1,
Function F1. Yes.
and your developer 2 has written function F2, So you all have tested individually. Function 1 is working fine, function 2 is working fine. But now when you put them in the application and when you try to do integration testing,
Yes.
when you test them both together, that time there might be a problem. There might be some parameter mismatch. So
Yes,
whole
sir.
lot of things come into the picture once the testing starts. So you have lots of other things also. You have authentication, authorization, many things when it goes to testing. Lots of things. This you will learn in the industry. So my question is, you have to now work on 3 different environments, right?
Yes, sir.
So for that, you should have 3 different profiles created in your application so that you can just switch between the profile. You can just do what? Switch
Switch
between
between the profile.
So now my application.properties is one single file, correct?
Yes.
So now what you can do is, so this is my local profile. This is which profile?
Local.
What you can
Local
do?
profile.
Yeah. So now I'll create 3 profiles: local, test, and
Okay.
why this file is in which folder? In the resources folder. Which
Yeah.
folder?
Resources.
Is not in templates, okay? Because had it been in templates, it would be a child of the template. See, static is a child of resources. Templates
Resources.
is a child of resources. And
Resource.
application property is also a child of resources. So in the resources
Resources.
folder, go and make a new file. Okay. And how to name that profile file? First, give it name application. Give it what name?
Application.
Then give a hyphen. Then give a
Hyphen.
and then give it the name of the profile. What is the name of the profile? What environment?
Localhost.
Local.
Yes, sir.
And then dot properties. So how will you name it? Application
Application
hyphen name
hyphen
of the
local
environment dot
properties.
property. So this properties
Okay.
file is for which environment?
Local.
Local. If I want to make for test also, how will I make?
Hyphen.
So application hyphen test dot
Properties.
properties. And if I want to make for production also, then
Same.
application hyphen prod dot properties.
Properties.
Okay. And now what you can do is just copy this code and paste it in your environments with the small changes. So as per the environment, the changes will happen. I am just giving all an idea. Okay. So not necessary if the local is using which database.
SCS DB new.
So
Now.
test will not use SCS DB new. SCS will use what? SCS DB
Yes, sir.
test. Okay. And
Test.
production will use
Yes, sir. Same for
SCS
prod.
prod. Test local is running on which server? Port.
Port. Yes, sir.
Port is,
8083.
which port is local running on?
8083, sir.
Then test will run on 8084. And prod will run on 8085.
8085. Yes.
Are you getting it? So now you have to tell the application to which profile you are pointing to. Are you getting? You have to tell the application which profile you are.
You are pointing to.
Yeah. So that has to be told to the application, that which profile you are using. For that, you have to put the profile over here. So by default, it will come to application properties. By default, it will come to where? Guys, 1 second, just give me 2 minutes. Yes, guys, I'm back. So
Yes, sir.
by default, it will come to which file?
Application dot properties.
And
Yes.
so if I comment out this file, okay, if I comment out this and now there's nothing over here. So now I can, so now if I want to divert to my local, divert to which profile?
Local properties. Yes,
Local.
sir.
So what will you tell? So just put a setting over there, spring dot profiles dot active,
Okay.
spring dot profiles dot
Active.
active, and give the name of the profile. What is the name of the profile? So just this is the name of the, after the hyphen and before the dot is the
Application.
so what is the profile name? After the hyphen and before the dot is the profile name.
Hyphen. Yes, sir.
So what is there after
Yes.
hyphen and before the dot?
Local dot properties.
Modern test. So now what did I say? Which is the active profile I'm using?
Okay. Local.
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 So
Yes, sir.
local means which
I
database
understood
should
you,
be
sir.
there? Is this database there? Do I have this database?
SCS local.
Local
Which?
means
No, sir.
local means will route to this file, right? So these settings will be taken
Yes.
to consideration. So do I have this database made? We have
Yes, sir.
SCS
In
DB,
MySQL, we have SCS DB.
if I would have
Yes, sir.
diverted it to prod, if I would have diverted this to prod, it would take settings from which
So
file?
just
This file, right?
prod. PROD. Only. Yes, sir.
Now, is this
Only
database there?
SCS. No, sir.
Is
We
not
have
there.
to make
Now, if I run the application will not run
run. Yes.
because it will say prod database not there. Correct?
First, we have to make
Okay. First test it on local. Okay. First test it on local and just check. So when the application will run on which port?
8083.
8083. So let's try to run this. Let's try to run this. Okay. Application has run on which port?
8083, sir.
8083.
83.
Correct. And
Yes.
that database was there, so there was no problem. Correct.
Yes, no problem. SCS
But
DB
now
we
if
have.
I would run it on test, if I want to do a testing. So is this database there?
No, sir.
First thing
SCS.
first, go and make this database, correct?
Yes.
So let's go and make this database. Let's make this database. So where is the database? Okay. Do you see my screen?
Not yet, sir. Yes.
Okay, so what database do we need? We only have.
SCS DB test.
Okay, so let's copy the name from here and make a database by this name. And now when I run this database will be taken into consideration. So does this database have any tables right now? How many tables it is having?
No.
No tables. So now what profile have I shortlisted? Now what profile have
Test.
I converted it to?
Test profile, sir.
Right over
So
here.
we have
Yes.
test.
So it
Yes,
will
sir.
take settings from which file? This file.
Application hyphen test.properties. Yes.
What port will the application run on now?
8084.
And it will make use of this database, right?
Yes, sir.
Now
And the port is 8084.
let's try to run this now. So you will get to know. That's why I have to create this database first, else it would not. Okay, what is it telling?
It's showing
Database
application failed to
not
URL.
specified.
It's
What happened? Application-test, right?
so we have got same error again.
No. It is not getting the database. That is what it is.
Database setting
So we have done
SCS DB test.
SCS DB test. Yeah.
Yes,
SCS
sir.
DB test. I have named it as SCS DB test. It is there in my local host.
Which SCS DB test. Yes, sir. Same
Database is there.
SCS DB test. Yes, sir.
So now what it is telling. One second. Properties. Remove this place. Let's check it out. What is the problem? Okay, it is telling failed to determine a suitable driver class. It is not able to hit that database. Or we just change the application-test.properties. So it will route over here. And we are using port number, and this is the database which we are using. Rest all remains the same. Yes. Now why is it throwing this error? Failed to configure data source not specified and no embedded data source could be configured. It is not able to pick up this properties file. It is not able to pick up this properties file. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
let's try to test it with the YAML part. Okay, so YAML file is just an alternate for properties file. Properties file is a flat file. Okay, all the attributes are in one line, right? A YAML file is a hierarchical structure. So let me create a YAML file for this. But it did pick up local, right? That is what is astonishing. It did pick up local. Okay, should I shut down my application?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do that, sir.
Shut down my
Sir,
SQL.
sure. And sir, restart the Eclipse again, sir.
So I
I
should
think.
shut down my WAMP and restart my WAMP. Maybe
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do that, sir.
has not. Maybe that we should do. Okay, now I
Yes.
started shut down my WAMP, and now let's try to restart the application. Then it might take the database into consideration. And so let's come over here, application properties. I'm using test, and test is over here, and it is using SCS DB test. Let's try to run it. Hope this solves the problem. Else we'll try with the YAML extension. Still struggling. So let's try with the YAML part. So what YAML does is, so let me come here. Okay, we have a application.properties to YAML converter. So we have application.properties to application.YAML converter. This is the good one. Majito is good. Okay, so now what we do is copy all the configuration. This is the app properties file, right? I'm copying all the properties. So I'll paste it in which window? Properties or YAML? The properties window. And then use the convert, this right to left convert.
Yes.
And it will convert it into now.
YAML.
Take this.
Spring data source. Okay.
And now make the same thing with the YAML extension. Okay. So make a file. What is it? Application hyphen Application.test.YAML.
YAML.
Okay, and in that you paste this. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir. Same thing, just in
Yeah,
YAML format.
yes, the YAML format. That's it. The same thing in the
Yes,
YAML
sir.
format.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
create for this also application properties. So I will just copy this, right? And just paste this much and convert. Okay, sorry, you got it over here. So just copy it and make one more new file. By what name? Application.YAML,
Dot.
right?
Yes.
Application dot. We're just making it because we're just replacing properties with YAML, right? Application.YAML and paste it over here. Make sense? And now you need you need only one, right? So I'm commenting out this. So there is nothing in the
Application.properties.
nothing over here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There is nothing in the application test.
Test.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So now directly it will come to application YAML and it will divert it to which profile? Test.
Test.
So
Yes, sir.
either we should have .properties or .YAML. So we have application dot. I've commented out the test and this is there, correct?
Yes. So it will comes here.
It will take setting from here. So what is
Yeah. Yes.
SCS DB test, correct?
Test. Yes.
So now let's, and which port are we running on?
8084.
So now let's try to run this application. So YAML
Okay, sir.
solve that problem of your DB2. Again, it is still having that same problem. Localhost 3036. Yeah.
Sir, can you please shut down the Eclipse and restart it again? So maybe.
Will not. Okay, that is not a problem.
Sometime because sir, I'm facing the same issue when
Let's
I'm
try.
trying to. Yes, sir. So I.
Profiling has nothing to do with Eclipse. Okay, I've shut down my Eclipse.
Okay.
Restart my Eclipse.
Restart.
Profiling has nothing to do with your Eclipse. So now let me restart Eclipse. Right, renaming it to TST, and in my application YAML I have tried giving it TST. Let's see if this works. No. Suitable driver class. It is not able to pick up the driver. So name is not a problem. Name is not a problem. You can stick to whatever name you want to give.
Test. Yes, sir.
And go in your application YAML. Give TEST. So it is diverting to this file. But here it is not able to fetch this driver class, and this database is there, SCS DB.
Yes, sir. Sir, is he require any dependency? Maven dependency?
No, nothing. Profiling doesn't require
No,
anything.
no.
Yeah. Profiling
Oh.
is very simple. Just you have to, it is just playing around with your YAML files.
Okay, sir.
At least I've got an idea right now what is application properties and application YAML. You just have to copy that content and just go to the converter and convert it to your. So now
Yes, sir, I understood this.
application properties, comment it out, and application YAML is used. Yes, local it is showing, that is, so application. Okay, if I convert the local also, so if I convert the local, so if I convert the local also, so this is my local, right? And now I prepare a new file. Application local dot YAML. Okay, and I paste this content over here. Now I want to divert to which profile? Local, right?
Local.
So a local means it will pick up settings from here. So I'll comment out this, that there is no conflict. It should be note. So I've commented out the properties file. I only have the local file over here. Let's try to see this now. Same
Same error.
problem in it picking up the profiles. Okay, let me research on this. What is
Okay, no problem, sir.
Okay, and I'll get back to you all. By tomorrow, we'll get this sorted. So at
Okay,
least
sir.
Lombok and builder pattern and swagger meanwhile. Okay.
Yes, sir, sure, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Bye. Thank you so much, sir. Bye.